Today's adventure is oyster mushrooms. So the other day I boiled some straw and some wood chips, some hardwood chips, and I put them, this was my leftovers, I put in this bag and I cut little holes in it, and I did my buckets here. I drilled holes throughout, high, low, because I know a lot of people say they like the low holes. So we're going to try some oyster mushrooms. And so that we don't make the basement all wet, we just built this box. So just a simple box with little 1-bys. And we just put cardboard to protect the plastic from the staples. And since it doesn't need to be totally airtight, I just did this little flap here so it still has breathability. Excited for an oyster mushroom adventure. And this, I think, was 5 8-foot 1-bys. And I could probably find a sticker inside here. That's what we used. Just grabbed the most affordable one anyway. So 1x2 1x2x8 select pine. So there's our little mushroom box. And I don't know, my camera is not focusing. How rude. Right, puppies? There goes Papa. So there's our mushroom box. We bought some morel mycelium, and we bought a shitake mushroom log, and a friend of ours gave us her oyster mushroom kit, and they said if you just keep feeding it that it'll keep going. So that's what we're gonna do. So alright, getting our hands dirty today building boxes, and we'll probably be building some garden boxes too today. Get to gardening. Oh, Clyde's butt looks like a heart. And here it is in the basement. Some indirect sunlight under a window. I got my spray bottle and I went in and I misted it. You can kind of see some water droplets here. So I just went in and sprayed it, misted it a little bit. And that's what it looks like when I lift that up. And those are only 3.5-gallon buckets. So I have plenty of room in there for the mushrooms to grow all the way around. And I have plenty of room to put another shelf up top if this works okay. So, yep, if we have to in the future, we can just add another shelf right there and just put one across, like, we'll just get a half shelf, like a wire shelf or something. And I can kind of tuck this into the plastic there so it's not all just waving about. You know I don't want to seal it, but I don't really just want the moist air coming right out either, so just kind of tuck that in. Alright, we'll come back as soon as I have some mushrooms. Yay! We did 4 foot tall, 4 foot across, and 2 feet deep. Do not try this at home, folks. So our hose got a crack in it. And it's so old because we haven't bought one. It's hard as a rock, so we're trying to repair it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it needs a little lube.
And spit is not lube, right?
No ma'am, you know better. Let me a little touch of silicone spray here. Solder or something to shove in there.
Like a pocket pry bar. A socket? What do you want? Like this? Does it not want to sit?
Oh,
Time
yeah.
for a new hose.
Hand me that new gasket.
New gasket.
New gasket.
We need this piece here.
Don't need that piece. I need this piece.
Oh, snap. We're so teamworky. Alright, so there's that repair. And then what else did we do? We're making charcoal ashes for our morel spores. I put some oyster mushrooms in there too because I had some. So this is what our new bed looks like. I'm kind of doing the lasagna stuff. I got the straw. We're building the bed up so I don't have to dig it down. And then I'm figuring it'll come out from under the box and come out here just a little bit in the first little bit. So I'm just going to sprinkle it here. This is a 4-foot by 4-foot piece. And it kind of slopes down here, so that worked out right. So I've got compost. I've got hardwood pellets. They're soaking up since I watered them just now and breaking apart. So these are hardwood. And this is apple wood chips. Apple, and there is some cherry. So we're burning the apple and cherry right now. I got one box here of the morel habitat kit. I've already opened it, but that's what it looks like. It kind of looks like coffee, and it's starting to just kind of form together, so the mycelium is activating. It's active in there, so. And this is compost. Oh, you just fixed it? All set. So I got a couple of buckets of compost I'm going to throw back there that I dug out of my compost pile because it said that it liked fresh compost that's still composting. So you can see there's all kind of stuff in here. Sticks, grass from last year, dirt from old plants, a little bit of food, not too much food waste, mostly garden waste. I guess there is some food waste because there would be like Swiss chard and that kind of stuff from the garden that I pulled the tops from all the carrots and stuff. So that's what our compost pile. We're gonna try to dig all this out this year and then line it with cement. I mean, it's nice being able to go to the bottom to just dig up whatever I want. But we want to cement the back there so it doesn't ruin the fences. Okay. And today we cut this as well. When we cut the mushroom bed boxes, we also cut these. They're about 3 feet, and that's gonna come out. So we're making a short bed there, and then we might put the other bed down there. So the asparagus box, the grape. Okay, I got my mycelium. Can you see that? So it just kind of looks like sawdust and coffee grounds, and I'm just kind of sprinkling it. Some cherry branches. And since it slopes this way, I want to make sure it stays kind of in this general vicinity here, because if it goes that way, I'll be sporing up the neighbor's yard. So, just a little patch here, 4x4. Just a little bit left. I think I will do some greenhouse trials with morels, so I might just save a little tiny bit of this for elsewhere. Okay, so there's my 4x4 straw hardwood pellets, wood chips, apple and cherry wood pieces, and I've got ash from apple and cherry wood that I've been burning today. So there's my bed. I'm expecting it to kind of funnel out and downward the hill and kind of start sprouting up over there. So I fenced this all off so that Clyde can't get to it and peel over it. I'm gonna keep this clean, full of mushrooms. Cheap buckets, they don't last 1 year in the sun and they're done. The handles anyway. Let's see if you can see it looking a little better there. We're just about level. I just got another couple of inches to go, so probably 5 or 6 more buckets and I'll be happy with this area here. That's mostly just where I spread the mycelium anyway, so yep, we'll get that nice and well, not really level, but you know, we'll bring it up to a decent height. So all right, to be continued. All right, until next time, guys. Plant power, plant peace, eat plants.